off student loan debt. A lot of people in the state struggle to pay those bills years after they graduate. A new study says if that's you, you are not alone. Connecticut's one of the worst when it comes to paying off that kind of debt.
Now, there are some things you can do to kind of dig yourself out. News 8's Renee Schmiel live in News 8 Control tonight with some of those tips. Renee.
Keith and Darren, we spoke with people at all phases of college life, high school students looking at colleges, current students and graduates, and all of them told us the same thing. They're not surprised that Connecticut ranked so high for debt.
Steve Alaco and his family were visiting Quinnipiac University from New York today. His twin daughters are looking at schools. College debt is something he's been thinking about since they were babies.
It's hard enough to get a job these days, let alone get a job and make enough to live on and still be chipping away at debt. So we try to put enough away that they really won't have to worry about that.
Debt is on a lot of people's minds these days. The financial website Wallet Hub has ranked Connecticut the third worst state for student debt, above only Rhode Island and Mississippi. Debt is something current students are talking about too.
Something that a lot of students are getting concerned that they're not going to be able to pay it off, that they're going to stay in debt, and you kind of plan to be in debt for years.
Dominic Yoya works in the university's financial aid department. He says the debt can really pile up when students borrow for expenses outside of their degree, like studying abroad. And there are other options besides loans.
And there's lots of other things they can be looking towards, such as grants, scholarships, work opportunities, commuting. If they live locally, commuting would certainly be an option.
But the cost of college is going up, and more students are borrowing money. And paying it back can be tough when you're beginning your career. That's what recent graduates are finding out.
Now that I'm paying the loans back, I can obviously see where all that money is.
But is it worth it to go to college if it could set you back tens of thousands of dollars? Yoya still says it is.
A college education is an investment, and it's going to pay for itself hundreds of times over in the student's course of their working life.
The average person's student loan payments are about $300 a month. Debt typically doesn't become a major concern until it reaches $50,000 or $60,000 or more. Live in News 8 Control, Renee Schmiel, News 8.